My name is Amelia Limbongan. I'm a lecturer from Musamus University, Merauke, Papua, Indonesia. I am based at the Faculty of Agriculture, Agrotechnology Department. In this session, I will talk about how the nitrogen, phosphate, and kalium application were affecting the adlay millet's growth, that is an alternative forage crop. So adlay is also known as Widijastuti, adlay millet, koa millet, or hanjeli in Bahasa Indonesia, a type of cereal crops that can be utilized as food source or animal feed. So in Indonesia, adlay or hanjeli consists of three types. We have hanjeli rice or beras, we have hanjeli glutinous rice or beras ketan, and we have hanjeli stone or hanjeli batu. Hanjeli rice and hanjeli glutinous rice have softer grains that can be processed into a food product known as beras hanjeli, while hanjeli batu is commonly used for beets due to its very hard seeds. So adlay waste from the leaves and the stems can be processed into ruminant feed, while adlay seeds can be processed as poultry feeds. Here are the compounds that contained in the leaves and the stems of adlay waste. There are low knowledge of adlay's benefits in Merauke, Indonesia currently, that the adlay stone or hanjeli batu only found growing in the wild. Because it is growing in the wild, so the adlay's population is decreasing and harder to find these days due to the high grazing level. Therefore, there hasn't been any action on the adlay's cultivation. The purpose of this study was to explore the possibility of cultivating adlay for its potential as forage through nitrogen, phosphate, and kalium application. The study revealed the yield potential of adlay as forage product, and given that the focus of this study is on the development of animal feed, particularly for ruminant animals, the harvesting was conducted on plants that are not mature. This indicates that it has potential as ruminant feed, especially as a component in feed formulations combined with other feed ingredients. The material used in this trial were adlay seeds, nitrogen, phosphate, and kalium fertilizer, polybags, and so on. The study was designed using a single factor randomized block design consisting of 4 treatments and 4 applications. Each experimental unit consisted of 6 plants, and the treatments consisted of a control, a 0 gram of fertilizer per polybag, and then 5 gram fertilizer per polybag, 10 grams, and then 15 grams fertilizer per polybag. The planting was conducted with 2 seeds per polybag. 7 days after planting, the first fertilization was performed using half of the treatment dose, and then the second fertilization was conducted 4 weeks after planting using the remaining portion of the treatment dose. The measurements, including seedling emergence in the field in percent, plant height, number of leaves, stem diameter, number of tillers, and fresh biomass weight. The observations began from 2 weeks after planting until 9 weeks after planting for certain components. If the treatments indicated a significant effect, then further post hoc tests were conducted to determine the optimal results using the Tukey's HSD test at the 5% significance level. The results for germination rate of adlay seeds, there is no significant difference between the treatments and the control. And then for the plant heights, there was significant difference starting from 35 days after planting on the 10 grams fertilizer. Then on 63 days after planting, the 5 gram fertilizer already has a significant difference compared to control. As for the number of leaves, on 49 days after planting, the 15 grams was significantly different compared to control. Then at 63 days after planting, the 5 grams application was significantly different compared to control. For stem diameter, the treatment's 5 gram fertilizer was significantly different starting at 42 days after treatment. and there's no significant difference between treatments with control on the number of tillers and the weight of adlay stone. So, in conclusion, the research results demonstrate the significant influence of fertilization on plant height, number of leaves, and stem diameter, while for tillers and plant biomass weight, there were no significant impact. Higher fertilizer doses tends to yield better plant growth and outcomes. The treatment without fertilizer yielded a plant biomass weight of 72 tons per hectare, whereas the application of 15 grams fertilizer resulted in a plant biomass weight of 96 tons per hectare. The average weight biomass production was 87 tons per hectare. Subsequently, the biomass of adlay can be processed into hay, silage, or provided to livestock as fresh feed. Thank you very much. Question, please.